Hey out there in YouTube land, this is Ogunchi. As you know from my previous post, I have been working on a video project. Got it all set up, all done. It was wonderful. It was a monumentous, beautiful thing, and YouTube said it was too long. So, I thought I would, break it down and post it. My computer didn't like that and erased it. I think this was karma saying that what I made was not worthy. So I've decided to reshoot. What's my project? Because everybody else is doing it, I figured I would hop on the bandwagon, and I am going to be making my own little sword making tutorial. Reader's Digest version here. Everybody has their own way of making swords. Everybody believes their own way is right, and they're correct. For them, making their own way of making a sword is correct. This is how I do it. I'm going to do a quick disclaimer here. 1, I understand that LARPs and combat groups are different. They have different rules, they have different mindsets, they are different entities in among themselves, and that means that what legal boffer sword, or what boffer sword is legal for one group, isn't going to be for another. I understand that. What I am going to show you is how I make swords, or my point of view, my opinions. Now, before anybody starts going, well, those aren't real weapons, it's not real fighting. You're right, they're not real weapons. I can make real weapons. I elect not to. I like to practice with buffer weapons. Why? Because when I stab or hit somebody with a buffer weapon, I don't kill them. It makes it real hard for you to continue practicing with your friends and masters and fellow students when they're dead, or you're dead. But when I do make my good weapons, they're the same size, same weight, same balance as a real thing. Now, on to my first little intro here. I like to believe that there are 3 levels of weapon making: simple, intermediate, and difficult. None of them is better than the other, none of them is worse than the others. It's just what people prefer to do. I will start out with a simple design. This is a very simple design. PVC pipe, fun noodle, or insulation foam. Benefits of this are, they're cheap and easy to make. You don't need that much money, you don't need that much time, you don't even need that much experience. Cut the pieces, slide them on, tape them on, they're all set ready to go. If you want them to do fancy, get yourself some electrical tape or some grip tape, slap it on the handle, get different colored duct tape, and fancy with the blade, whatever. These are fun. These are what I let my younger cousins and people who visit use. They get used to it. If these break, not that big of an investment. Oh no, I can make another one. And the materials are very easy to find. Now, moving on to the intermediate level. This is what most of the LARPs use, or combat groups for that matter. This is an intermediate blade. By the way, this is a 5-foot flame bridge blade. A little bit more difficult to make. Some of the materials might be a little hard to come by. You need to actually look for them or go to a specialty shop, or in that weird back row of Walmart that nobody goes to. They take longer to make. There is more effort put into them. But you will discover while making blades like this that it opens up a whole new world of possibilities. There's different types of blades, there's different styles of blades. Some people have curved blades, some people do the flame bridge, my personal favorite. But it's what they choose to do. It's also pretty much the most common used. Almost any combat group you go to that uses boffers, that's generally the style you're going to find there. A lot of people know how to make them. A lot of people are more than happy to teach how to make them. Very common. Bit more expensive, where you're spending maybe $5 to $6 per sword with the simple stuff. You're spending anywhere from 10 and up on the intermediate style stores there. Now, the difficult ones, the latex ones, they look good. They are nice, they are sweet, and it also has a profound psychological effect when you walk onto the battlefield holding a latex blade. It gets attention real quick. For some reason they think you fight better too. Don't know. Now, you'll notice the core is different. How different? Well, as I put it in my living room even more, PVC pipe core. Yeah. Simple blade, difficult blade. Core's a bit different. Now, does it mean that the smaller core is weaker? No. As a matter of fact, it's even stronger at some points. Now, it looks good, it's stronger, they're weighted, they're balanced, they're more close to the actual size of a real blade. Wow, what's the drawback? Price. Also, acceptance. Here in the United States, a lot of people are real hesitant about them. They don't understand them, they're afraid of them. It is radical new technology. At least here. Cost, they're expensive, kids. They're cool. They look good, and believe me, you wear one of those, you will be getting a butt ton of compliments, and if you know how to use it, oh my God, they are a dream. But they will also make you go broke. You can spend anywhere from $50 up on one short sword. Translation? You can have one really, really good looking sword, or you can have a bunch of not so good looking swords. Not one is better than the other. It's what people prefer. If you're broke, go with the easy ones to make. They're not that much of an investment. If you have a couple $100s to spend, call me. I'll build you one. I got no problem. But the goal is to have fun. In my next video, I am hoping to get into cores in a little bit more detail and explain the pros and cons of PVC core versus fiberglass core versus other type of cores and what not to use. That's it. That's all I got right now. Tell me what you think. Remember to rate and comment below. And if you just feel nice, send me money for the hell of it. Other than that, hope you enjoy the next one when I make it, kids.